And Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin says it is confident abortion care can currently be provided in this state.
Ben Jordan now going in depth tonight on the legality of medical abortions in Wisconsin and why this issue is far from being finalized.
Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin says it's already taking calls for abortion appointments at its Milwaukee and Madison clinics. An attorney who isn't affiliated with Planned Parenthood or the abortion lawsuits thinks Planned Parenthood is taking a legal risk, but one that is calculated.
The people of Wisconsin, could not wait any longer.
Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin held an abrupt news conference to make two things clear. They are confident that medical abortions are legal in Wisconsin, and they're preparing to provide them.
We've also consistently said since the Dobbs decision that there were two paths to restoring access to abortion in Wisconsin. That first path was a potentially legislative one, and that second potential path was a legal one.
The current path is already in court. Planned Parenthood Legal Services Director Michelle Velasquez says a Dane County judge stated 2 months ago that the state's 1849 abortion ban law does not apply to consensual procedures due to a state Supreme Court ruling 3 decades ago. But the Dane County judge's decision on the legality of abortions in Wisconsin is not a final decision, something Velasquez acknowledged today.
Unless or until there's an adverse decision, whether it be from this court or another court that may hear this case, we would continue to provide services until or unless such time there's a ruling explicitly prohibiting abortion services in Wisconsin.
I don't think that it's going to be problematic in the end.
Mike Mastelman is an attorney who has no ties to Planned Parenthood or the state's lawsuits. Without a final ruling, is this crystal clear whether it's legal?
It's never crystal clear. It's once the Supreme Court finally makes a decision or it goes all the way up to the U.S. Supreme Court, that's when we'll finally know. I think that Planned Parenthood does have a pretty good, strong leg to stand on.
Mastelman says that's largely because the Dane County judge has already indicated her position on the case, and Milwaukee and Dane County district attorneys have joined the state's attorney general in saying they will not prosecute physicians who perform medical abortions. Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin's president and CEO says the decision has nothing to do with the Wisconsin Supreme Court's new liberal majority, who are expected to make the final call.
This is a medical decision, not a political decision.
While the Madison and Milwaukee locations plan to resume abortions on Monday, that isn't the case at Planned Parenthood's third location in Sheboygan. Planned Parenthood says that isn't because Sheboygan County's district attorney says he will prosecute abortions. Rather, they're dealing with staffing and logistical issues. Reporting in Milwaukee, Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.
All right, Ben, thanks. Well, there are still several restrictions under the current law, including a 24-hour waiting period, 20-week abortion ban, mandatory ultrasound, and no telemedicine, plus parental consent for minors.